Let's get started. Let's get started. All right. Let's mark out these zones here. Support resistant on the 1 hour. Let's do this. Readjust some of these zones. Sometimes when as time progresses, the zones aren't respected anymore. So like this zone here may not extend all the way over, or may not respect the same area. So if I see that's the case, I'm just gonna readjust it to where the new areas are. Delete some of this. Switch back and forth time frames to make sure these zones are clean and accurate. Usually if I draw it, I'll connect the wicks, but then also if there's a body, like body high there, I'll bring it down to that body high. Most recent, or if there's a recent one. And here's a body low right here. Candle body low. Bring it right there. So I'm in between the wicks and the body right there. Uh, 2 hour looks more clean with the wicks here. The 1 hour, just gonna bring this, actually bring this down. Because it looks like price went up here, then retested back up. Say 30 minute, actually. Let's do this 1 hour. Yeah. It's not always clear, but also keep in mind it's not like a solid defined zone. It's an area. It's not an exact zone. But try to draw exact as possible here. Alright, let's see what we got. Starting on the 15-minute time frame. Most recent break of structure would be this candle low. Green candle right there. So this indicator right here is correct. On the 30-minute time frame, we have break of structure of this high right here. It's bullish, and then on the 1 hour time frame here, the break of this low right here. It's bearish right there. So at least we have 15 and 1 hour time frame bearish, looking for shorts on using supply, demand, and breakout strategy. And then on the inverse fair value gap, we'll look for long or short positions depending on where EMA SMAs are. So let's go to shorts. Let's see here. We'll hold off on the supply demand breakout just because EMAs SMAs aren't lining up. What we'll do is we will draw these out right here. So let's see. Draw these inversion zones. Bullish gap right here. Price breaks through, closes over it, becomes bearish inversion. Right, we have 1 minute liquidity sitting right here. There's also bullish FEG right here. Alright, here we have a bullish FEG. Any inversions? Bullish FEG here. Another bullish FEG down here. I'm gonna leave that there for now until price starts going down. We don't have to mark them all out. Here's a bearish inversion. Let's see. Bullish gap. Candle body closes over it. Keeps price down. Becomes bearish inversion here. Same thing here. We have a bearish inversion. Bullish gap. Price closes below it. Becomes bearish inversion. And then we have a bearish FEG sitting on top. Watch out for these kind of zones where you have a bearish FEG and a bullish inversion or bearish inversion. These two kind of stack on each other and pretty strong here. Okay, looks good. Let's go in the 5 minute, see what we have. Alright, price may continue to push down. We have this 5 minute gap right here. Bearish FEG. And then we have this bullish FEG here. I'm gonna put a 5 next to it, just letting me know that it's on the 5 minute and not the 1 minute. So I could take out this liquidity here. Let me see. Here we have a supply zone coming off this green candle. So it's 1 minute. Bearish inversion right now. Where's the candle low of this? Right here. So I want this body to be, let's see, it looks like it broke over it, yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's look for an entry. Yeah, this looks good. All right, we're looking for a pullback. I'm looking for a long lower wick. This is the Heikin-Ashi chart. It's gonna help me avoid like false entries here or false breakouts. So I've been using starting to use this, and it's been pretty good so far. What we can do is just gonna mark out the high there. I need a long lower wick showing me that there's a sell pressure. And then it has to close under, yeah. There's a long lower wick there, and then I need the next candle to close below it and then pull back. Let me see, close below it and then pull back. Or break below it, sorry. Before making a new high, otherwise I'm going to use a different, or use the next one. See, so that didn't work, so we're going to adjust it to this next one. Doesn't look like alright, so we'll use this one now. Up. Limit order right here. Stoppers can be 2 candles. All right, let's do that. Okay, entries right here. Large push down. Target this 5-minute. Okay. That one didn't hold. Let's see if there's a re-entry. See if we can get a re-entry if this holds. The zone has to hold. Need a candle close. Body close below this 13 EMA here. Okay. See if it pulls back. So a sell limit right there. Oh, I said that. Alright, need a candle body close below it. So this one right here. Break that. Sell limit, right? See if it tags us in. Yeah, this one is melting. Let's do this. The next one. So it tags us in there. We'll target this 5-minute gap down here. Bring this down. Let's see, where's this candle? Alright, there's 30-second liquidity right here since. Sorry, 15-second liquidity right there. Since sorry tag, stop loss would be moved to break even. Yeah, that one just kept on dropping. It didn't look like there was any pullbacks for us to get in either. Alright, so we'll see if there's another setup. If that didn't fake out right there where it stopped us out, that would have been a good drop. Just couldn't catch the pullback on any of the 30-second candles. It's like no pullback for entry. Let me see here. Actually, I think there was this. There was this pullback right here. I think the reason why we didn't get in was so right here when it broke, it pulled back into this area right here. Yeah, the movements happened pretty quick. We can say we're targeting 1 minute liquidity here. It would be down here. Right here. So on the 15-second, it tagged as liquidity right here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 15-second. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 15-second liquidities. So after the first one and the second one, I've moved stop loss to break even. So this first one would be a break even trade. Our initial TP would be down here. We target this 5-minute gap and this 1 minute liquidity inside of it. Alright, let's see what we have going on. On the 5-minute, looks like it tapped into this supply zone here. See if the pullback was adequate enough. Yeah, 0.618. Need another break of candle here to enter. on the 5 minute. So it'll be something like this. And then we'll see if we get a pullback on a lower time frame for a better entry. Then we'll go for a 1-to-1. If it breaks this candle low right here on this red after it closes, once this closes, we'll break it. See if we break another candle low, and then I'll take a fib off of that. See if we get a better entry, and then we'll go off of there. Second one on 1 minute, we might have an inversion here. See where this closes. Have this bearish FG. Alright, let's go back to the 5 minute. It breaks this candle low right here, and then we'll look for fib retracement. Alright, looked like it broke that low. What we're gonna do is let's take a fib off of this. Then the entry, I want it pull back here and tap it, hold it, break the 1 minute, and then we'll look for entry. And we'll just keep adjusting this here. So initial 1-to-1 would be this TP right here. We get a pullback for a better entry. Alright, I want the 1 minute candle to hold right at the fib. 0.618 fib, or at least hold it, and then another 1 minute candle to break the next one and then pull back for an entry. This is what we're looking for. And then continue down from there. Looks like it tapped it. I need it to break the low. Hold it, break the next 1 minute candle to break this low right here. Come back and tag us in. If it does, I'm gonna put a limit order. Put a sell limit. Alright, looks like did put a sell limit, so it pulls back and tags us in. The reason why I wait when it breaks this, or it pulls back, it'll tag us in at the fib retracement, but continues to stop loss. So I want it to come and break that 1 minute, this 1 minute candle right here, break the low, and then come back, hopefully come back and tag us into the trade. If it doesn't, then we'll delete the trade. So trail protect here. If it hits the break even or trail 15 seconds, delete this sell limit. It is for 1 to 3 risk reward. Let's see if it decides to come back and tag us in. Alright, looks like we're tagged in. So you push back down towards TP. Some strong sell pressure from here. We have this inversion. Need strong sell pressure from this supply zone here to drop price down if we're looking to go towards TP. A little bit of resistance at the top here. We got a supply zone and trending down on the 15-minute and the 1 hour. EMAs, SMAs trending down. Just trying to fight this bullish inversion here. So you'll break past that. All right. Fortunately, that one stopped us out there. Delete this here. All right. Yeah, that was a good supply zone. Just in a hold there. Overall, good trade. Waited for everything that lined up, but didn't work out. So that was the second trade for today. So this here, we had a fake out off this inversion right here, and then just drop from there. All right, done streaming for today. Run again tomorrow.